Hello, everybody, and welcome to Quickfire Quiz number 28 with me, Mr. Chapman, the Quiz Wizard. I hope you're enjoying my quizzes this week, and here is another round of 10 questions for you to get stuck into. Welcome back to those of you who have taken part before, and a big hello to those of you who might be taking part for the first time today. Right, let's see what our quiz has in store for us. Question 1 is an English question. What is the antonym of the word young? So all these children in this picture here are young. What is the antonym of that? Question 2. What is the name of the princess in the Shrek films? What is the name of the princess in the Shrek films? Question 3, a maths question here. What is 50% of 60? What is 50% of 60? How could we work that out? Think about what 50% is the same as. That might help. Question 4. History. What is the name of this famous nurse from the 19th century? What is the name of this famous nurse from the 19th century? Very famous. Question 5. Science question. Why does a swimmer wear a swimming hat? Is it A, because they look really stylish? Is it B, so they can keep their hair dry? Or is it C, to reduce water resistance? What do you think? Is it because they look really cool, really stylish? Is it so they can keep their hair dry? Or is it to reduce water resistance? Question 6, general knowledge. What colour is a giraffe's tongue? What colour is a giraffe's tongue? Any ideas? Question 7. What is the subject in this sentence? Peter is eating a banana. Peter is eating a banana. What is the subject? Remember, every sentence needs a subject, a verb, and an object. But what is the subject in this one? Question 8, another maths question. Can you round 827 to the nearest 100? Round 827 to the nearest 100. I'll put a number line there because it is an option to use, but I'll go through some methods later. Question 9, which superhero battles Dr. Octopus? Is it A, Batman, B, Spider-Man, or C, the Hulk? Which superhero battles Dr. Octopus? Batman, Spider-Man, the Hulk. And the last question today, got some options again. You may have studied this person. Which British artist is famous for these patterns? Which British artist is famous for these patterns? Is it A, William Morris, B, David Hockney, or C, Damien Hirst? They're all famous artists, but which one did these patterns? And that is the end of the quiz. So I'm going to give myself and you a pat on the back. Well done, everybody. Before we go on to the answers, I believe we've got sentence unscramble today. Yes, we have. Sentence unscramble, rearrange those words to make a coherent sentence, a sentence that makes sense. I'll give you 20 seconds to do that. I've got all the words from a sentence just all mixed up. Can you rearrange them to make a sentence. I'll give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do you think it is? Right, let's have a look. The donkey in Shrek is voiced by Eddie Murphy, really famous actor. He provides the voice for the donkey. So well done if you managed to get that one right. Let's see our answers from today. Number 1, antonyms. Remember, they mean opposite. Synonyms mean the same as, antonyms mean opposite. So the opposite of young is old. The name of the princess in Shrek is Princess Fiona. Okay, this one here. What is 50% of 60? So there's various different ways of working this out. If you want to work it out as a percentage, what you can do is divide 60 into 100 and then times it by 50, okay, to get the number of parts. Or sometimes people like to convert percentages into fractions. 50% is the same as 1/2, and then as you can see here with the tens, you split that 60 into 2 groups. So you've got 2 groups of 30 there. Or using related facts again, you could do 1/2 of 6, which is 3, but then you need to make your answer 10 times bigger, which would be 30. 50% of 60 is 30. Try finding 50% of other numbers. Question 4. This famous nurse was called Florence Nightingale. Why don't you research the work that Florence did in hospitals during the conflict, the Crimean War? Number 5. Why does a swimmer wear a swimming hat? It's not because they look good. It's not because it keeps your hair dry. It's because it reduces water resistance. So in competitive swimming, it might just make you that tiny little bit faster, because water resistance is acting upon the person swimming. That is the force. Question 6. Didn't know if you know this, but the colour of a giraffe's tongue is blue. Look at it sticking out. They're really long as well. Really, really long. Ugh. They're blue. Very, very dark blue. Question 7. The subject in this sentence was Peter. Peter is the subject. He is eating the verb. He is eating the banana, which is the object. Subject, verb, and object. Well done if you got that. Number 8, round 827 to the nearest 100. So I like a number line here. I realise that 800 is between 800 and the next 100 is 900. So in the middle of those two numbers I know is 850, and then I can plot where I think 827 would be, which is about here, and it is closer to 800 than it is 900. So it rounds down to 800. Or if you're rounding to the nearest 100, look at the column before, which is the tens, and I can see that there are 2 tens in 827. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 round down. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 round up. So 2 tens would round down again to 800. Try again with some other 3-digit numbers. 4 digits if you want to, round to the nearest 1,000. Question 9. The superhero who battles Dr Octopus is Spider-Man. And number 10, well done if you got this. The British artist famous for these patterns is William Morris. Used in lots of household items like cushions and furniture. Why not having a try at replicating some of his patterns, or make your own pattern in the style of William Morris? How did you get on today? What score did you get? Okay, don't worry too much about what you did score. You've all tried really, really hard. But if you wanted to try and beat your score on another quiz, by all means, check out one of my other quickfire quizzes on the Quiz Wizard YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the quiz today, give me a thumbs up, click the like. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so you get notifications about new quizzes. Other than that, it is time for me to say goodbye. I hope to see you for another quiz soon. It is class dismissed. Goodbye, everyone.